Hi, I'm Karen Turner. Hi, I'm a resident. There you go.
It's fine. I don't need that.
Okay, fine. I'm Karen Turner.
You're just here as the rider, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm here as a concerned citizen and friend of the mayor, and been in Tenafly for 20 years. I take full responsibility for them. And what is the reason they were pulled over?
The driver has all the information. He'll tell you.
No. I need to know.
No, you don't need to know.
That is my business card. I am the commissioner of the Port Authority, and I'm heading up over 4,000 police officers. Okay? So, if there's a problem, I think I have...
There's no problem.
Well, I think there's a problem.
It's an unregistered vehicle.
Okay. Let's hear, why were they pulled over, first of all?
Miss.
Now, don't call me miss. I'm commissioner. Thank you. This is impacting me because I got 4 people who are coming back to my house, including people who live in New Haven attending Yale Graduate School, a PhD student.
It's more of the way you just approached me and your demeanor.
You know what? Okay.
I'm being honest with you.
I want to know why.
I just don't appreciate your demeanor.
I don't
You're being very demanding with me.
No, I'm
stating
asking
based
you.
off of your position in another agency, whatever it may be. I mean, you have a business card with credentials. I don't know you. I just met you a minute ago.
I'm very disappointed in the way the two of you are acting.
Just for safety reasons, this is a high-speed road. I think we should all get off of the road. It's a little bit dangerous for us being out here as long as we were
anyway. Thank you for your concern with my safety.
Okay.
Can't put together a sketch of what the problem is.
Are you finished now?
I'm shocked. I'm shocked and very disappointed. Thank you for your help.
You may take them now.
You may not tell me when to take my child. You may shut the up and not tell me when I may take my kids and her friends. I will be talking to the chief of police.
Please.
And I will be speaking to the mayor.
Badge number 540.
I got all your information, sweetheart. You can't put a sentence together. That's shameful. You know what, Matt? This isn't going to go down nicely.
Coming over to a vehicle that's lawfully being impounded?
Because I want to know where it's going.
The driver was advised where it's going, as was your daughter.
I'm not.
Your daughter was very nice as well. She asked, and I told her.
Guess what? I'm not so nice. And you can tell that to everybody, and it's fine.
Okay.
And the police have all been in my home, and in my second home, and in the third home in Tenafly.
I don't see how that's relevant, but...
Hello, ma'am. With the Texas Highway Patrol, the reason for your stop is you failed to signal your lane change. You got your driver's license insurance with you? Can you give me a few minutes, all right? You okay?
I'm waiting on you. This is your job. I'm waiting on you. What do you want me to
you seem very irritated.
I am. I really am, because I feel like it's crap for what I'm getting a ticket for. I was getting out of your way. You were speeding up, tailing me. So I move over, and you stopped me. So, yeah, I am a little irritated, but that doesn't stop you from giving me a ticket. So, let's continue.
Are you done?
You asked me what was wrong, and I told you.
Okay.
So now I'm done, yeah.
Okay. You mind putting out your cigarette, please? If you don't mind.
I'm in my car. Why do I have to put out my cigarette?
Well, you can step on out now.
I don't have to step out of my car.
Step out of the car. Step out of the car.
No, you don't have the right.
Step out of the car.
You do not have the right to do that.
I do have the right. Now step out or I will remove you.
I refuse to talk to you other than to identify myself.
Step out or I will remove you.
I am getting removed for a failure.
Step out or I will remove you. I'm giving you a lawful order. Get out of the car now or I'm going to remove you.
And I'm calling my lawyer.
I'm going to yank you out of here.
Okay, you're going to yank me out of my car?
Get out.
Okay. All right.
25.
Let's do this.
Yeah, we're going to.
Yeah. Don't touch me.
Get out of the car.
Don't touch me. I'm not under arrest. You don't have the right to take me.
You are under arrest.
I'm under arrest for what?
25.
For what?
7 County FM 1098. Just
for
north of 290. Send me another unit. Get out of the car.
Another unit FM 1098.
Get out of the car now.
Why am I being apprehended? You trying to give me a ticket
I said
for your failure?
get out of the car.
Why am I being apprehended? You
I'm
just
giving you a lawful order. I'm going to drag you out of here.
So you threatening to drag me out of my own car?
Get out of the car.
And then
I will light you up. Get out.
Wow.
Now.
Wow.
Get out of the car.
Really, for a failure to signal. You're doing all of this for
Get over there.
Right, yeah. Yeah, let's take this to court. Let's do
Go ahead.
For a failure to signal. Yep, for a failure to signal.
Get off the phone.
On my school.
Get off the phone.
I'm not on the phone. I have a right
Put
to record.
your phone
this is
down.
My property.
Put your phone down.
Sir?
Put your phone down right now. Put your phone down. Come over here.
Y'all are interested.
Come over here now.
You feeling good about yourself?
Stand right here.
You feeling good about yourself?
Stand right there.
I feel you the signal. You feel real good about yourself, don't you?
Turn around.
You feel good about yourself, don't you?
Turn around now.
What are you?
Put your hands behind your back and turn around. Turn around.
Why can't you tell me?
I'm giving you a lawful order. I will tell you.
Why am I being arrested?
Turn around.
Why won't you tell me that part?
I'm giving you a lawful order. Turn around.
Why will you not tell me what's going on?
You are not complying.
I'm not complying because you just pulled me out of my car.
Turn around.
Are you kidding me? This is some bull.
Hands behind your back.
Because you know this is straight bull.
Racism means basically like
a large part of a race feels that they're superior to another race. And so not only do they believe that, but they act on it.
Examples would be in class. Sometimes I'd be the only black kid and we read a book like, I don't know, Huck Finn. And then there's that uncomfortable moment, the magic word come up and people would look at you and like, what's his reaction and things like that.
I was walking home from school with this one white girl and we just gone off the bus and we were almost home and there were these group of black kids that just gone out of school. And she was like, oh, let's cross the street. There's a group of black kids. I don't want to run into them. And so she told me, which I don't even know why she would do that.
I used to wear a sweatband like just to reinforce my wrist. And I had a teacher come up to me and say, you should take it off because it looks gang affiliated.
I've been in situations where, you know, I had to cross the street because I didn't want to scare the white lady that was walking.
I would actually, it would get to the point where I would start to count how many times a woman would clutch her bag.
When I was 16, I was leaving my mom's house in my pajamas, which had snowmen on them, with my brother, and we were actually stopped by the police rather aggressively.
I've been stopped by the cops on my way between classes because we have two separate buildings, walking from one building to the other building as my white students in the same class walk by me.
It's kind of upsetting because we live in a world where my mom has to be afraid when I walk outside from the people that are like meant to protect me. And I don't like when my mother feels like that. You know, I love my mother. I want her to always be happy.
You know, I walk tall, I keep my head up, try to be very articulate and polite. And so, of course, I was like, okay, I'm going to be fine because I act a certain way. And of course, that has absolutely nothing to do with it. The way people perceive you, is not up to you.
My parents taught me, cops are your friends, you're supposed to, they're here to protect you, but all I'm seeing is the opposite. So how can I not be afraid when I feel like I'm being hunted? When I feel like I'm there to fill a quota?
We are in a so-called free society, and as a black man, we literally don't feel free. We don't know what freedom is.
Every time we're killed, the first thing you see on the news is, criminal record. Or something like that. So from the second the bullet hits us, already we're starting to be dehumanized.
With black people like myself, we don't get as many chances as they do. So you have to be aware and you have to watch out and you can't mess up.
This was an extremely emotionally taxing process for me in terms of coming to terms with maybe the nature of racism in my own life and in this country and in this world. And if you wait until somebody is 12, 13, and 14 to put that on them, it can be really difficult.
My dad, he's just like the honest one. He's like, listen, son, like there are things in this world, like you kind of have to watch out. He doesn't want me to live in fear, but he wants me to be aware.
I want people to know that I'm perfectly fine and I'm not gonna hurt anybody or do anything bad.
Tell them what her name is. What's your rifle's name? Barbie? Is it because it's pink? Yeah.
Vanessa is one of 7 pint-sized shooters attending what's called the Little Girls Youth Training.
Put that safety down. Good girl.
Part of a growing trend promoting shooting sports for kids.
When I shoot, I think it's so much fun than playing with anything else that's in my room.
Vanessa's just 7, but the gun industry is looking for young shooters like her to ensure growth in the future.
When you teach kids that young, you take the mystery out of the gun.
They know to respect it if you teach them to respect it. Okay, it's all safe.
Nikki Jones leads the Austin Sure Shots, a women's-only shooting club that runs the kids' training course. Though this event is independently sponsored, turns out the National Rifle Association and other industry-sponsored organizations pour tens of millions of dollars every year into youth shooting programs nationwide. But should children this young really be trusted with potentially lethal force?
It would be unresponsible and unreasonable if the law required a police officer to wait and see if the gun was real.
We are in the middle of a U.S. tour, and at every show we take a minute to say a little something. Didn't feel right to be here today without doing the same thing, so I'm just going to talk for a minute about a way we can all continue to contribute to the fight for people of color that, in my experience, gets left out of the conversation, and that is signing up to make monthly donations to organizations that are fighting for Black and brown lives. There are so many incredible organizations filled with people who are dedicating their lives and their expertise to fighting for change in ways that many of us aren't able to or we're not qualified to. But what we can do is give them the consistent monthly financial support that they need to continue the important work that they're doing. We usually highlight a local organization depending on what city we're in, but since this is going on the internet, please do some research wherever you are. There's amazing organizations all around. And if everyone who knows that Black and Brown Lives Matter was giving whatever they could on a monthly basis, our collective financial power is huge, and we have to take advantage of that. There's a lot that I don't know. There's a lot that I can't speak to as a privileged white person. But if we want to show true solidarity, we have to be doing this. It is our responsibility to spend our privilege this way. To quote the activist Brittany Packnett, "The privilege you enjoy comes at someone else's expense. The privilege that you're hoarding could be put to good use. It could be used to create space, opportunity, resources, and amplification for someone else. Not because they need your saving, but because that's what you do with what you didn't earn. You give it away. So it's not charity, it's solidarity. And true solidarity means showing up respectfully, physically, mentally, and financially. So please, if you aren't already, go home tonight and sign up to make monthly donations. And if you are, just remember that as you grow professionally and financially, your responsibility to give grows with you. So spend your privilege. Thank you, guys.